In this video, we're going to walk you through how to navigate Schoology when we begin our modern classroom lessons. So I'm going to show you how Lesson 0 will go. Lesson 0 will be at the top, and you'll see individual lessons all the way through. The due date, instead of being at the beginning, will be at the end. So this lesson is due Friday, November 4th. When you open the folder, you will see each activity in order. 0.1 means 0 is the lesson and 1 is the first activity. What is a modern classroom? 0.2 is still lesson 0, activity number 2. So you are watching this activity right now. It's how Schoology is set up, and this is a must-do assignment. I'll explain that in a little bit. As you can see, then you'll go to 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. 0.5 is something called a mastery check, which is something that you must do independently, and it's something that you must do. On a mastery check, you must score a 3 out of 4 points or a 75% or higher. If you haven't done that, then you haven't mastered the lesson, and it means you'll have to revise. When you revise, I want you to try a should-do activity, and then Miss Olson or your teacher will give you another attempt at the mastery check. After you complete your mastery check, you'll see some should do and aspire to do activities. In this lesson, 2 of the should do activities are make a mini poster, and you'll click on it to find instructions. There might be instructions to go back to another activity. So for example, 0.7 says respond to the discussion. So you'll actually go back to 0.4 and respond to someone. And then lastly, if you're still ahead and people are still working on lesson 0, you can go on to the last one, 0.8, which is an aspire to do. So what are these must-dos, should-dos, and aspire to-dos? A must-do is something you are required to do. It's essential information and skills so that you can understand the lesson. A should-do is something that I recommend you do to understand on a deeper level or understand more and for additional practice. So the should-do activities are something I might have you do before you retake a mastery check to get some extra practice. An aspire to do is also recommended if you have extra time and you are ready to extend your learning or challenge yourself to go further beyond what you are required to know, but you might be interested to learn more. And that's what the aspire to do's are for. Back in Schoology, there's one final thing I would like to mention. You may see an activity called guided notes in a certain lesson. Typically, your guided notes will go with my video, so you'll write your guided notes at the same time as the video. The guided notes will sometimes be in Schoology, so you'll only need your computer, but sometimes the guided notes will be on paper, and you'll need to glue it into your notebook. So it's very important to make sure that you open an assignment and you read the instructions before you begin. If you have any questions about this video, please let me know. It is now time for you to move on to 0.3.